Hey guys! I know I haven't been around in a little while, but like I said in my last video, not a whole lot was happening. But then all of a sudden a lot started happening and a new plan and everything, and I kind of forgot to come back on. Sorry about that. So, last thing I think I told you guys about was that if I didn't ovulate, they were going to put me on Provera to induce a period. Well, I didn't ovulate at all. So I ended up on, I think around like day 60 or 70 or somewhere around there, and then they gave me the Provera, and I took it, already done. And today is my day 1. So it still is doing the job, but I hate taking Provera. It's absolutely horrible to me. But anyway, I already took that, and today's my day 1. I took it for 5 days, and same as last time, about 5 days after my last pill I started. I just called them, and this month we're going to be doing a mock kind of cycle with Clomid. I ended up getting my prescription early because it was running out, right? I think I mentioned that on the last one, that it's not really available anymore around here, so they gave me the prescription early to pick it up in case it does go off the shelves, and I don't react to the letrozole, so it doesn't work for me, and I didn't want to do injections, so this was my only option, and I did get enough for a couple of months. So anyway, they're getting me to take the Clomid, the 50 milligrams, or Seraphine, sorry, for the day 3 to 7, like I used to do, which is with Dan when we were trying on our own. And I have to go in for my blood work on the regular days, like the day 8 and then the 21. But since I ovulate late, they're getting me to do it like day 21, day 25, day 20, like a bunch of different days, just to check to make sure they catch the ovulation. They're doing this because now that it's been almost a year since I've ovulated on my own now, and even the last times that I did, they were medicated. So they just want to make sure that the medication is still going to work for me, since my body has been very uncooperative. So, and we've pushed it. We've waited a long time, like in between like my cycles, to make sure that I've got like adequate time to see if my body will ovulate on its own, but it never does. So that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm gonna start my Seraphine here soon, make sure it still works. That's why he wants to make sure. There's no point in doing the IUI if we plan it all and I pay for it, and then all of a sudden I don't ovulate, or I ovulate late, and it screws up the whole cycle. So I'll do it, and then if I do ovulate from that, he's going to check the dose too, because where I'm still on the lowest dose, because I was always just on 50 milligrams and it worked. So if that works, he's going to keep me on the 50 milligrams, and then next month, I'm pretty sure is going to be the cycle, like the IUI cycle, if nothing, because all my results came back and they're not really showing anything wrong per se, other than I don't ovulate. There's not really a reason. So he thinks that I would have a great chance, like I'm still, like I have a great chance of ovulating, I should say. And then with the IUI, I've gotten pregnant twice from Clomid on it for 3 cycles. Yeah, 3 cycles, I think 4 once, because it was a break cycle. And that's what makes us think that this will probably work this time too, as long as I still react to Clomid. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. I know this is probably a little bit of a boring one, and I don't really have a whole lot more to say. I am starting to take, I don't know if I said it in my last one, but ever since I started with the clinic, they made me start to take vitamin D. I have to take high doses of vitamin D along with my regular like prenatals that I take. I'm not really sure why with the vitamin D, but I just following the rules. I've gone in for a lot of blood work and a lot of testing to check to see how everything is working, and I don't know, it doesn't I'm just getting tired of all this already, so I'm kind of losing some motivation, and I haven't even got to the IUI cycle. I did decide I am going to do, or I mentioned to you about how I went to my psychology appointment that was down close to where the clinic is. It's through the clinic. And he told me that he thinks I'm fully ready to do this, but they all talked to me about doing the 2 cycles, because I could only afford to do the 1 IUI round. Sorry, my kitty's back here. She's always wanting to be in videos. Even when I'm doing photo shoots, she's always wants in the room. Yeah, so sorry, I kind of got off track there. So they want me to do 2 because with this government grant that I was approved for, that's through like the province that I live in here in Canada, they cover 50% up to $5,000. So if it's like $2,000 for me to get the donor and do the IUI, I'm pretty much gonna, sounds horrible, but to say like buy one get one free if I do a second. So it makes more sense to just pay for it and then request to get that money back, like to claim it afterwards. And it doesn't matter the outcome, they still will give you the money back. So that's kind of my plan. So I know I probably will, I don't pop on here very much because honestly I'm forgetting. There's so much going on that I'm just forgetting, and then stuff I'm still dealing with Dan and trying to get all his stuff figured out. Believe me, it is not over yet. It's honestly not because of the way he died. Like, I still have to deal with my own issues with that and stuff along the lines of that. So I'm kind of trying, but yeah, that's about it. I still watch a lot of YouTube and I'm on there with a lot of my friends that I see that post almost, I think a couple of them post daily now. And I do watch them, and I'm trying to use them as my motivation to keep going, but there's very long stretches between what I do. So my next update would technically be maybe like how I'm feeling with the Clomid, since I haven't been on it since September, I think, of last year. August, wow, that's been, wow. So it's been already over a year since I had my last miscarriage in June. It was June, so that's crazy to think about that. It's so long ago, and that makes me emotional, but I'm not going to get really sad. I'm just trying to keep going here. So I'm not giving up, not yet. So I'll try to update how I'm feeling, maybe with the Clomid, and then my progesterone. I'll let you know if I did ovulate. I'm thinking about doing like my OPKs. I got a whole bunch of them like from like eBay and stuff, and I haven't been using them because I can just tell usually when I'm going to ovulate, and I haven't felt that way, and I guess my body was right because I didn't ovulate. So I'll probably play around with those. They want me to next cycle, but this cycle they don't really care. So, but I'm probably going to do it. So anyway, guys, sorry I haven't been on much. If you'd like to keep watching, please subscribe. Hit the thumbs up button if you like this video, even though I'm just sitting in my kitchen doing a random thing. Thumbs up if you like my kitty. I know she jumped down, but oh, she's right here. Come here. Here. There she is. So thumbs up if you like my kitty. And yeah, I guess I will see you guys next time when I have something to post. Bye, guys.